got some breaking news coming in. Ahead of his appearance in the Supreme Court tomorrow, Nageshwar Rao, the former interim CBI chief, has submitted his unconditional apology to the Supreme Court. In fact, he has asked the Supreme Court to pardon him. Nageshwar Rao has submitted this in written to the Supreme Court. Now remember, this is in reference to the Mirzapur shelter home case. Just a few days ago, Supreme Court bench lost its temper on Nageshwar Rao, questioning him how dare he transfer out the investigating officer for a case that was literally being monitored by the Supreme Court and investigated by the CBI. Meenakshi is joining us for more on this. So Meenakshi, not taking any chances here, Nageshwar Rao, the former interim CBI chief, has said sorry to the Supreme Court.
Well, indeed, Tanvi, big news coming in at the top of 10. And like you correctly referred to, this is very contrite Nageshwar Rao, as we have not known him before when he was in charge of Interim Director CBI's designation. As a matter of fact, very quickly, I quote, that without in any way trying to detract from the sincere expression of apology and unreserved and unconditional apology tendered above, which I repeat and reiterate, I submit that the said action came to be made not with any deliberate or disobedient intent, unquote. This is from the document which he has submitted, which the court will consider tomorrow when he is slated to make his appearance. And this has happened, like you referred to correctly, Tanvi, in the backdrop of Honorable Chief Justice of India slamming Nageshwar Rao for having shifted out A.K. Sharma, who was the prime investigator in the Mirzapur shelter home case, without the prior sanction and consent of the top court. So clearly, a very, very contrite Nageshwar Rao, hoping that the Supreme Court pardons him tomorrow.
All right, Meenakshi, thanks so much for joining us. One also has to keep in mind that while Nageshwar Rao may point out to the Supreme Court that this wasn't intentional, but the fact of the matter is a large number of transfers were made by a man who was simply the interim chief, and that did not stop him from shunting out several investigating officers of many, many crucial cases. So perhaps it will be interesting to see what the Supreme Court has to say about this apology tomorrow.